If you want to build a personal brand on LinkedIn, you need to post daily. ये बात तो तुम सुन के थक चुके होगे. And honestly, how is it even practically possible? मतलब टॉपिक ढूंढो, फिर उसको लिखो. And even if you do it with AI, it still need to be humanized a little bit. And honestly, मुझे तो 40 to 45 minutes easily लग जाता था. So I have got something for you. I asked Claude to automate my full LinkedIn post generation journey, but in a way that actually works. So let me show you how. So I'm using Perplexity here because Claude का तो सांस लेते ही credit खत्म हो जाता है. So obviously we have to use Perplexity, but with Claude's Sonnet model. So yeah, here you can see first I have just put on the prompt of like how I want my LinkedIn post to be, what niche I want to post about and everything. Okay, and then we just brainstormed on like what to do and what should be the tech stack. Now I want it to be as minimal cost as possible or even no cost. Like that would be great because I feel LinkedIn posting is not that very important task that you should spend your money on. So yeah, let's see. After a little bit of brainstorming, here is my final tech stack. So for automation, I'm using Active Pieces. You can use N10 if you have. Now the reason I chose Active Pieces is because in N10 it just provides you 14 days free trial, and after that you have to buy N10 Cloud or VPS service, which is also kind of a bit costly, but I wanted something which is similar to N10, like it's visual, easy to use, but also has a free plan. Active Pieces has a free plan exactly like ChatGPT free plans, so I think it was the best choice for now. Then using Notion for database, Tavily for research because we want to save money, we do not want to use any AI for research, and then JavaScript code obviously, and finally we have OpenAI API. If we use specifically ChatGPT mini, it's gonna cost us very less amount of money and really good output compared to the ChatGPT free that we are using. Once you're done with the tech stack, you're gonna open Notion where you're gonna create a persona page where you have to write what kind of topics you want to write about, what you want to avoid, the post formats, your tone, the topics you want to own. For example, here I have mentioned some of the topics that I want to write about, so you also have to create some of things like that. You can also add extra if you want. If you have previous posts that you want it to take reference from, then you can also post it here. You can also mention it here so that it can refer every time it writes a new post. But I wanted to start from scratch, so I just wrote this much. We're going to create a LinkedIn post queue where all the topics will be there which you want to write about, date, post body, so that it's basically like when ChatGPT runs and the automation runs and ChatGPT creates a post, it's gonna store everything that is there, and you can just open this database and see your post and what topics it created. Oh, sorry, I forgot that we are using Unsplash for image generation, which is also completely free. And now it's time to collect your API keys, and these are the things that you need to have your API for: Tavily, OpenAI, Unsplash and Notion. That's it. And this is how my final flow looks like. So first of all, there is going to be a trigger because in automation there has to be a trigger. In my case, it is 8 a.m. every single day. And then there is persona context, that is it's going to take reference from the Notion database that we have created and then do the Tavily research, that is these are the topics that it's going to search about, and then ChatGPT is going to write a post for me and then save it to the Notion. Also it's going to generate image, and the image URL is going to store in the Notion. That's it. Now ChatGPT is not going to work if you don't recharge it. So you have to go to OpenAI platform and then go to the billing section and then recharge a bit. Just see, it gave me a whole step-by-step how to build the automation. It even gave me all the nodes that I have to use and the code that I need to include in the code node. Every single thing it has mentioned very specifically. Now all you need to do is go to Active Pieces and start building your automation. I have already built it so that I can show you. And, first of all, it's obviously the trigger. It's 4 a.m. UTC, which is around 9 a.m. IST. It's get persona, which is the persona database that we built in the Notion. It's going to take reference from it, all these things. So all the steps will be mentioned in very detail in Claude. You can just follow it step by step. These are just the Tavily searches that it's gonna use for research, and then ChatGPT generation, and then parse output. Then yeah, it is going to save everything in the Notion, so you can just see it and then use it. Okay, so now I'm going to test everything in front of you so that you can believe me. So first of all, before running, let's just go to the LinkedIn post queue so that we can see what we have already. So today is 5th June, as you can see, it's 5th June 2026, and in 5th June we currently have 2 runs. I did some test in the morning because I was having some issue with the image, but yeah, so if you're having any kind of issue, you can just screenshot it and paste it again in the AI and it will give you the step-by-step solution for it. So okay, so now we have 2 runs, and now let's run it again. So you can go to the test flow, and yeah, it started. Let's see how, yeah, you see it's already running all the nodes by itself, and yeah, we are almost there in the end. Yes, completed, right? You see, this is my last step and the flow is completed. So let's go to the LinkedIn page again and refresh it once. Let's see, we should have another one. See, 3. You see, previously we had 2 runs, and now this is the recent one that we run just now. This is a full uncut video. You can see everything is here. Just now we run this. This is the post body. This is the image URL link. You can copy it here and then download. Yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye bye.